Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back, it's Jordan here. Today we're officially revealing the new studio space. Long have we waited for this? Oh my gosh, this has been in the works for over a year, and finally here in March of 2024, we have the new studio space. I'm touching the walls here. How exciting is that? Oh my gosh, I am so fired up. So today in this video, I want to walk through the entire space and sort of discuss some plans that I have for the future, because there is a lot of them. We're going to take a look at some of the sizes of the different areas that we have in the studio space, talk about the city a bit, talk about the shelving, talk about my actual workplace where I'm going to be doing all of my building, live streaming, editing, and all that, and just talk about some of the upgrades and everything that I need to make to this massive studio space. So everybody, we are going to have 3,000 square feet of Lego goodness, and I'm so excited to develop this area over the next 5 years. Like, it's gonna be insane. I'm just so excited. I want to start in the largest area of the new studio, which is actually a giant warehouse bay, and that's where the Lego city is gonna go. So I'm currently standing in the room where we started this video, and back here, this is where the Lego city is gonna go. This space is pretty big. It's 30 feet wide and 60 feet long. To give you an example of how big that actually is, my current Lego city, which is in the basement of my home, would actually fit right about here. We could turn it sideways and fit it in this area, and it would come up to about this line that you can see on the floor. So the main benefit of this new studio space is the fact that, well, it's gonna give us a lot more space for the Lego city. That's what we wanted to do, right? I'm pretty excited about it. And I think what's gonna happen is I might just take the new Lego city layout and center it right here in this massive room. And what that's gonna do is it's actually gonna leave a perimeter where you can actually walk around and access the Lego city 360 degrees. Now, there's going to be a lot of trial and error in regards to the actual layout and the construction of the tables, but as you can imagine, it's something that I'm super excited about. Actually, you know what, everybody? I just lied to you. I made a happy accident, and that's in regards to the current size of my Lego city. So it's actually 23 feet long and 12 feet wide. So yes, in fact, we could fit it sideways back here, but it's only 12 feet wide. And that line in the floor that I was talking about, which is right here by my tape measure, is like the 20-foot mark. 20 feet. So yeah, 8 feet from that is where the city would end. So if you think about it, our current Lego city would take up this much space in the bay, and we have this much space. That is insane. I'm a little bit overwhelmed, I won't lie. Now, I do realize that the first few clips of this video definitely demonstrate the fact that this property here is a bit of a fixer-upper. One of my biggest concerns about this new studio space and my Lego collection in general is the dust. I've actually been using a Koei air purifier in my Lego room for years to help with that problem. Luckily, Koei saw me using the Air Mega 400 while watching one of my videos, and they decided to sponsor me in this new studio, because the air in this place matters. Here we have two of the Koei Air Mega 150s. They have 3-stage filtration that remove 99.999% of odor, bacteria, pollen, viruses, and more. This unit can purify 96 square meters or over 1,000 square feet in just 60 minutes. The Air Mega 400 has dual suction purification and can purify 290 square meters or over 3,100 square feet in 60 minutes. That is intense. Both products are quiet, focus on energy savings, and most importantly, are going to help keep my Lego collection dust-free. I think the city deserves the most powerful air purifier, so I've decided that the Air Mega 400 is going to be placed right back here. Most of my building, editing, and live streaming is going to be done up here, so I need the air to be fresh. Plus, it's going to help keep my parts dust-free. Keeping the dust off the sets that are going to be displayed in these rooms is essential. So I think this is the perfect place for an air purifier. These amazing air purifiers can be found on coamega.com or coamega.ca. They offer a wide variety of products that have unique aesthetics and are designed for different size spaces. They also offer free shipping, a money-back guarantee period, and much more. I would highly recommend these products. They're a great way to improve the air quality in your home or workplace, and most importantly, keep the dust off your Lego. Thank you so much, Koei, for sponsoring this video. I want to show you where we're going to put all the Lego sets, but look at these walls. Oh my gosh, they're made of Lego. Isn't that cool? I really like the ceiling as well. The lights, oh, those are a bit of a fixer-upper as well. They're like the fluorescent lights. You can probably hear the hum of them in the background. Don't worry, I have plans to change all the light fixtures. But this is where all the sets are gonna go in these front rooms. Ooh, I like the tile. It's pretty nice, eh? Gotta say, it looks pretty good. But yeah, we're gonna put all the shelving probably along this wall here, along that wall, probably along that wall as well, and then probably along this wall here, and we're gonna cover up that window. Yeah, because we don't need windows, we just need more Lego, right? I will say though that I'm not very happy with the fact that the color of the tile does change not once, not twice, but 3 times. Oh no, it's a bit of a fixer-upper. I mean, when you want to get a huge space at a reasonable price, it's just sort of the hand that you're dealt, right? But this is the second largest room. I'm not sure what we're going to put in here. I'm thinking it should be a theme though, like a Star Wars theme maybe. That'd be pretty cool. It is sort of hard to visualize how many shelves I'm going to fit in here. And that's why in previous videos I have said that the shelving is a bit of a question mark. I don't know if I'm going to use the PAX units and the Bill units, or if I'm going to try and put track shelving on walls that aren't made of Lego. I'm just kidding, they're concrete, but maybe I can put some track shelving on here. I don't know if I can remove these walls because they are supporting the other space, which is actually above us. So this is the second largest room, and then we have the smallest room right here. Maybe Star Wars would fit in here, and this could just be like a little Star Wars room. That might be pretty cool. Originally, I thought I was going to paint this room white and I would make this my film studio, but then I would be consuming an entire room just for a white film studio. So I don't know if that is the right call. And once again, I don't know if these walls could come down. Maybe if I rip the paneling off, whoops, if I rip the paneling off, maybe I can see where the main support beams are and go from there. But I'll have to talk to somebody who's in charge of construction and sort of engineering and knows what they're talking about. I'm not sure if I would be able to make this one large room. And I don't know if I would want to make it one large room, because the more walls you have, the more spaces you can put shelves. But with that said, if we did make it one large room, we could flank shelves all the way around. It definitely can't be one large room. There would have to be some teleposts for sure supporting what's above us there. So yeah, I'm just not really 100% sure what's going to be happening with the shelving areas, but I'm pretty confident this is going to be the shelving areas. However, with that said, it could switch. I could make this my workspace, and I could put the shelving areas above us, because that is one big open space. But another thing that I could consider as well, if I do put shelves along the perimeter of this room, there's still a bunch of open space in the center. What I could do with that open space is put some of my lower cabinets, which could display some larger sets, or I could put a table in the center where I can film videos from. So there's lots of different options that I can do in this front room here. But I know for sure back here is definitely going to be the Lego City. We're going to check out the third and final space in 1 second here. First, I want to show you something funny. Oh my gosh, this is my thermostat, everybody. Check out the temperature in the studio. It is 9 degrees in here, or 27 Fahrenheit. It is freezing. Oh, that's one of the things I need to get fixed up, is the overhead heater and also the furnace, because neither of those things are working. So I actually have a guy who's going to come by and take a look at it and replace both of them so that we can actually get some heat in here, because I can't work in these conditions. I can almost see my breath, but the pipes aren't frozen. That's a good thing. Also, it's a bit echoey in here, but so was my basement when we originally developed it. So I think when we put a giant Lego city in here and a bunch of shelves and a bunch of stuff everywhere, it's going to take away that echo. So I'm not really that concerned about it. All right, let's head on upstairs here and check out the third and final spot. So I think this here is actually going to be where I do the majority of my building. I think my parts are going to be up here, and I think my computers are going to be up here, so I'm going to be doing all of my editing, live streaming, and building. Because how cool would it be to be doing all that epic stuff while you're looking down at the Lego City? Look at that view. Hey, just watch yourself. Don't want to go for a fall there. That wouldn't end well. Luckily for me, that's one of the things that I'm going to be fixing up as well. But yeah, I think this is going to be my studio space. The parts could go on this wall over here, or they could go on this wall over here. I haven't quite decided yet. I think it would be neat to put it on this wall, and what I would do is put those IKEA tables all the way along with the IKEA drawer units underneath. They're the Alex units, and then I put my Sterilite bins on top, and that would be all of my parts. So we'd have one giant wall of parts and organization. That would be fantastic. Then we have this whole open space in the center here. Most likely, this is going to be more tables for live streaming, hosting auctions, computer work. There's going to be a computer desk up here as well, so I can do all my editing. Also, we're going to put a TV up here. There might be a couch up here just to lounge a bit. I'm thinking the fridge and microwave, and just sort of my mess will go up here. We also have this entire wall as well, so maybe this is where like the kitchenette has to go, or maybe some more Lego shelving. I haven't quite decided yet. But one thing I do know for sure is that this flooring here is going to get covered up. This is just like straight up plywood, so we're actually going to be putting some carpet tiles down here, and that's going to be pretty cool. Also, we need to build a railing, and my handyman, who's just a beauty, he came up with the idea of building not just a railing, but putting shelving in there. So he's going to put shelving in there so we have more room for storage or whatever it may be. I think it's pretty cool how we could walk on top of the washrooms here and take a look at the Lego City from a different angle. That is so cool. That's one of the reasons why I want to work up here, is just because I'll be able to see it. Also, if I put the shelving up here, I feel like I wouldn't come up here as often as I will walk through the front door. So that's another reason why I want to put the shelving below us, is because I'm going to see all of the Lego sets. Now, when my guy that does the furnace comes on by and helps me with that, I'm hoping he can clean up some of this as well, because oh my gosh, that just looks not good at all. But I do love that ceiling. That does look pretty fantastic. In regards to the lights, I've got new light fixtures on order, and the electrician is scheduled to install those right away. These are fluorescent lights. Not good at all. You can probably see them emitting a very strange color up against this wall. And you can hear them as well, because like we're right by the lights. But yeah, I'm actually going to be switching those all for LED fixtures. And we have 22 LED fixtures on order just for the back warehouse area here. I keep calling it the warehouse because that's sort of what it is. But we're thinking 22 of them would be nice, because we got one down at the far end, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to go with 22. You know why? Because there's actually no lights in the center. You see the center beam there? So we're going to be doing 3 rows of LED 8-foot lights. It's going to help me save power, because fluorescents are just not good on consuming, or they're really good at consuming power, I should say. And also that buzzing, that noise is going to go away as well. And we're going to get more consistent light, because you can see these things are just emitting all sorts of weird shades of light. They're undecided what they want to do. But yeah, this is where I'm going to be chilling, building. We'll be putting some stuff in the microwave. We'll be having a little couch. It'll be excellent. And then also, Some more upgrades that we want to make to this place is fixing up the staircase, because the staircase is just horrendous. So we're going to put some carpet on the stairs, and we're also going to frame this in with some paneling and reinforce it a bit. I want to put some paneling on there just because that doesn't look good at all. Just the 2x4s. So I'm going to get that all fixed up as well. Now, in regards to the Lego City, I'm thinking we could do some sort of cloud backdrop. I'm not sure how that's going to happen yet. We were thinking of doing like a large curtain style thing for the back there, so it can actually open up, or like banner, I should say. And we could actually just hang banners on the back, and then banners there to hide the ugly garage door, and banners on the side as well. So eventually I want to try and make this pretty with a cloud background. And then I am still leaning toward hanging all of my Lego art, that being Darth Vader and all the Siths and Harry Potter and all that stuff around the top of the ceiling. And then when you look down, you see the city, there's some clouds, and then you got some beautiful Lego art going around the entire top. I just think that would look super cool. For sure. Pretty cool, eh? Oh, yeah. So in regards to the Lego City, I was talking about building a big rectangular layout, and I have gone over those plans on a different video where I actually used Microsoft Excel to come up with a base plate layout. But for sure, it's going to be like a continuous I shape. The most important thing for me is to have a perimeter walkway going around the entire thing. The video that I was talking about demonstrated the fact that we could build 70-inch tables, and there would be one like this, spanning this way, just like I was mentioning our current Lego City, how it could fit in there. And then there would be one in the center of that, spanning this way, pretty much coming all the way up front here. So there's massive tables. And then there would be another one spanning this way. So you can see what I mean, how it's like a capital I. And then what happens is when I run out of room, well, I connect these tables, because you have them like capital I's, and you could just connect them all using more 70-inch tables, and that would leave access holes, so you could pop up and access the different areas of the Lego City. I was talking to Mrs. Bricksie about it, and I've been talking to a lot of people in regards to the city and how I should do it. There's lots of different ways to do it. Like you could have a double-sided mountain or high ground in the center, running the whole center, and then you could build scenes on either side. So you could have the forest on one side, you could have the downtown core on another side, then you could have the water and the beach on this side down here, and the boatyard and all that. There are so many different ways that I could do this. It's crazy. But I think the way that I want to start it is just by building the tables and getting all of the tables built in this plan that I have, and then sort of go from there. Now, another thing that I could do, and I don't know if I want to do this because I'm sort of sold on that idea, is I could put tables around the entire perimeter up against the wall. But then it takes away the ability of you being able to access it 360 degrees. So I'm not sure if I'm up for that. But what you could do is you could have it around the entire perimeter, and then you could build the thing that you access 360 degrees in the center of the room. There are so many different options, and I am so excited about navigating those different options and coming up with a plan. It's going to be amazing. So what are my next steps? Well, first off, this place here is absolutely disgusting. It is filthy. There is no way I am bringing anything over here until I get on my hands and knees and scrub these floors down. No, I'm just kidding. I'm probably going to go rent like a massive floor cleaner that can just, so I'm going to polish this floor, because you can see how dirty it is. Like, it's going to look a lot better once I actually clean it. I don't know if I'm actually going to paint this floor, just because it's going to be covered in Lego tables anyway. But the walls are going to get painted, and those 2x6s are going to be, or the floorboards over there are going to get fixed up as well. And then in here, I'm actually repainting everything as well, just to a nice like eggshell white. So that's going to get done. Eggshell white is the same as what we have in the basement right now. The carpet upstairs, the pony wall with the shelving, getting this wall fixed up there, and then, oh, dealing with this. Oh, this is a treat. This is a treat. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. It doesn't even work. And look at this. Oh, you ready for this? I don't know if I'm ready for it. Oh my gosh, that's supposed to be white, everybody. Oh, this furnace is archaic, so that needs to be fixed up as well. Hey, this is pretty funny. Look, I have a washroom, and Jose has a washroom. Well, we're going to have to fix these washrooms up as well. So all new sink going in there, all new toilet, and then hopefully put some sort of industrial sink in one of these. And I'm actually going to be ripping one of these out because I don't need 2 washrooms. So we're going to rip one out and make it a storage room. And then the other one will be just an actual washroom with an industrial sink. There's some more electrical work that has to be done as well. For example, all of these light fixtures in the shelving area have to be replaced because they are also fluorescent. I think it's 34 4-foot LED fixtures on order. I've got to add plugs up top there because there was no plugs. And listen for the buzz. You hear it? The fluorescent lights? Listen to this. No buzz. That is pretty bad. So I'm hoping when we replace those, it eliminates that noise. Oh my goodness, everybody. I forgot to do the most important thing in this video. I specifically brought these 2 Lego sets to demonstrate the size, and I completely forgot to use them. We've got the Lamborghini Sian, and then my very first ever Lego set, which is the AT-AT Walker. And look at it placed down here. I don't even think you'll be able to see it. There we go. It's the new studio. So this will be where I do the majority of my work. I mean, of course, I'll still be able to work from home because I'll be able to build there and do reviews there and live stream there and edit there as well. And I think Mrs. Bricksie will be here quite often, and so will the kids. We want to make this a family-friendly environment. We want to make sure that the kids can come hang out, have some safe spaces for them, and just make sure that we have a work-life balance. I'm really excited about the new studio space where you are right now, just having more space to do, you know, all that stuff, the building and the editing. And mostly what I'm excited about is the Lego City. Like, whoo, look at all the space we have for the Lego City. Actually, it's not going to be a Lego City. It's going to be a Lego world. And this is the dream, and I can't believe that it's actually happening. And of course, we wouldn't have been able to do it without you. So thank you so much for your continued support and viewership. It honestly means the world to us. And I can't wait to build something epic here, everybody. It's going to be a ton of fun. Thank you so much for coming on by. I hope you enjoyed this reveal. Please remember to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for some more great stuff coming out in the very near future. Farewell.